I'm Matt Norrie. Welcome to Molly. Molly is located about 10 kilometres west of Narrabri. We're on the southern side of the river. The farm was bought by my grandfather and father and uncle in 1974, and we've been growing cotton since 1982. Our cropping rotation is 1 year cotton followed immediately by a wheat rotation, and then followed through after the wheat comes off for about 11 months back to cotton. The benefits that we've seen for Bollgard 3, particularly this time of year when it comes to pupae busting, is the flexibility with the RMP and the cotton that was defoliated before the 31st of March. Not having to pupae bust that now is going to be really beneficial as far as moisture conservation goes. And then the cotton that didn't get defoliated until after the 31st of March, the less horsepower that's required to achieve the 30 centimetre either side of the plant line pupae bust, that's allowed us to get our country prepared quickly, less passes, less moisture loss, and return back into a rotation crop quicker and with more moisture.
Pupae busting is an important part of the resistance management plan. The purpose of pupae busting, as its name suggests, is to destroy the overwintering pupae. As part of your requirements of being a Bollgard 3 grower, you may or may not have to pupae bust. If you defoliate on or before the 31st of March, you will not have to pupae bust. You'll only have to mulch within 30 days from picking. If you defoliate after the 31st of March, you will have to pupae bust, but the requirements are changing. We only have to pupae bust 30 centimetres either side of the plant line down to a depth of 10 centimetres. It will be the grower's responsibility to let the technology service provider know that they have defoliated prior to the 31st of March. With Bollgard 2, we had to pupae bust to a depth of 10 centimetres, but across the entire soil surface. Now with Bollgard 3, we only have to attack 30 centimetres either side of the plant line. This enables us to set rigs up to really focus on destroying that hill and destroying the plant line there. So this will have residual effects of not as many returns and volunteers coming up the following season. By being able to remove some of the tines off the rig and not target that compacted wheel track, we find that we're going to eliminate the need to come back and knock down the clods that we can often bring up in Bollgard 2 systems. They're part of the RMP requirement is that clods have to be smaller than the size of your fist. Here on Matt's farm, he's been able to remove the tines off the back of his rig. This enables the trash to flow through better, enables him to obviously not bring big clods up and make a speedy turnaround to get it back into winter crop. Quite often in Bollgard 2 pupae busting situations, we find that offset discs don't quite often reach the bottom of the furrow and 2 passes are required. Here on Matt's farm today, we've been able to see a set of offset discs that are doing a beautiful job in 1 pass. They're really ticking the box for Bollgard 3, so it's really going to open up your options and save the number of passes.
So the benefits that we've seen for Bollgard 3 in our dryland system is once again coming to pupae busting. We're not having to disturb the skip, and so the moisture that has fallen since defoliation begun, we're not losing that, and just generally less horsepower required to remove the plant and satisfy the pupae busting requirement. It's just a whole lot more flexible in our approach to being able to get the rotation crop back in.
In a dryland system, Matt's growing some double skip cotton here. Because we now only have to pupae bust 30 centimetres either side of the plant line, Matt's been able to set a rig up that's only targeting the plant line. He's been able to conserve his barley or wheat straw from the previous crop. This will allow him to come in and potentially double crop it to something, basically maintain that no-till system he's been running for a while. With being able to remove a few tines and really focus on the plant line, Matt's been able to really achieve good depth that's quite often difficult in dryland farming systems due to the horsepower requirements of the machine. So Matt's been able to really get that good 10 centimetre depth, tick the pupae busting box and really attack those plants so he's not going to have any returns or volunteers the following season.